Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another amazing video. In this video, we will talk everything about SQL aggregation. We will start from zero, what is aggregation, and we will move on to advanced concepts. There are or seven different ways of doing aggregation. I will discuss all the flavors. So watch this video till end, and you will have all the permutation combinations, whatever possible in aggregation, you will know at the end of the video. Okay, and if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe to the channel and like my videos. It really motivates me. Okay, so let's start with the aggregation. We will talk about this table. So we will use this table throughout today's video. So let's spend some time and understand what this table has. So this table has orders data and it has salesperson ID. So one salesperson can do multiple orders, right? So salesperson one, he has only one order. He sold only one order, right? Salesperson two has two orders sold. Salesperson three has three orders sold, right? And so on. Again, this has one order. Okay. Now we when we talk about orders, we have mainly four things like sum, average, minimum, and maximum, right? So whatever I will discuss today, all four functions can be applied to all the concepts, right? But I will just be discussing using sum, right? I will discuss all the concepts using sum. You can apply average, minimum, maximum, anything to it. Okay, so let's start. So let's start with simple sum, right? So what is simple sum? Let's say you have this data and you want to see how much sales you have done. So you can just simply just select sum of amount from table, right? So what it will do, it will just get you the sum of all the amount in this table. So this will be the total sales you have done, total sales. So if I sum this will give me the output. That's it, right? 6670. So this is simple. This is sum on full table. You are not doing much. That's it. Now second level of sum is using group by. So let's say you want to see sales for each salesperson, that how much each salesperson has done the sales. So what you will do, you will use group by. You will say give me sum of sales, sum of amount from this table. Okay, but I want to group it on salesperson ID. Okay, so I will say sales person ID, and when I'm doing group by in this case, so we have to have this person in the group by. So I will just do group by salesperson ID. So what it will do, it will sum the amount for each salesperson. Right. So for salesperson one has done so much sales, 2, 3, 7, 8. Simple enough, no doubt so far. Let's move on. So what we did, we just aggregated the sales of each individual salesperson. For one, it is 460. For salesperson two, it will be 540 plus 2400. And for seven, sorry, three rows, these three, right? That's what we discussed so far. Now there's this limitation with this query that we cannot have any other column in the output. We can have only those columns which are present in the group by. So if I present, let's say, order number, right? So it will give me error. So if I run this, it will say invalid list because it is not contained in aggregating function or group by. Because this is not in group by and neither this is a aggregated value, it will just fail. Now how to overcome this? We have this advanced functions using windowing. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this. Okay. Now what I want sum of amount. Okay. In fact, I can select all the columns. There is no limit on this. So I'll just select everything just to show you, and sum of amount obviously. And we don't need group by now because we will be using windowing function. So for window function, I have to say sum of amount over. Okay. Now let's see. Over is creating a window, but I have not given any window. So what it will do, it will just sum everything. So if I run this, it is giving 6670. So what it has done, whatever we did here, right? Sum of amount. This same value is coming in all the rows. Because what I'm doing by giving over, I'm creating a window, but this window is full table because I have not given any condition. Okay. And along with that, we have got all other columns, right? And this value is repeating because there is no window. So full table is a window And when I do over just bracket, it means I'm saying take full table as a window and give me in the output. So each row will have same value, right? Now let's move on little further. What I'm doing now, I will create partition within this. I'm saying partition by salesperson ID. Now I need output for each salesperson ID, right? So for that, I have to do partition by. So I'll run these two statements together and show you what is happening, right? So this is my above statement. It is giving me salesperson wise total sales, total amount. Now if you see for one there is one order, so it is same 460, 460, right? Now if you see for salesperson ID 2, we got 2940. So it was 2940, but here we got other columns as well, right? And we have 2940, 2940. Similarly for 7, I have 1470. So I have 1470 in all three rows. Similarly for 8, there is one row, so 1800. So that is how we overcome the issue of that we can select only columns which are present in group by. So what we did here, we can select everything, and I created a window using partition by. I'm saying partition the records by salesperson ID and do the sum and give it in the output. I hope this makes sense, right? This is this one. Now let's move on to little more further. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add order by also in this. Now let's see what is happening. I'm saying order by order date. Okay, I'll just remove partition by just to show something. I will just add it back. So what I'm doing now, I'm again doing aggregation on sum of amount, and I'm doing over order by order date. There is no partition now, right? Full table is a partition, right? Because I have not given. So let's see what will happen. If you see, it is a running sum now. So when I give order date, what it is doing, first for first row it is 460. For second row, it is adding previous two row, current row and previous row. Again, when it came to third row it is adding everything. So it is sorting data by order date. So this is sorted by order date and aggregating all the values, all previous value to next value. So this will be total sum. We saw 6670 was the total sum. So what it is doing, it is adding everything and showing here. So when we are here, it is adding all previous rows as per order date. As per order date. So don't get confused. Okay, hope it is clear. Let's add partition by also in this. Okay, so I'll say partition by salesperson ID. Okay, let's see what is happening now. Partition spelling is wrong. Okay. Okay, now if you see, we have done partition by salesperson ID and order by also. So for first record, it doesn't matter. There is only one record. But for second record, if you see, we have 540, 540. We are doing running sum on order date. Okay. So this is the 2940 or 2940. But now for salesperson ID, it is again starting from 600, the first value, right? First value is 600. So again 600. Because we have done partition by on salesperson ID, it is again repeating it after every salesperson ID. So this is a window now. Within this, it is doing running sum 540, 2400, 2940. Now within this window is defined by partition by. So it is 600, then it will add 720 in it, so 1320. Then again it will add in this, so for everything, all these three, 1470, right? This is how it is working. So now we covered order by and along with order by partition by and only partition by. So don't get confused. Practice this. You have all three options: only partition by, only order by, and both, right? And all three will have different kind of results. So do practice. I will put the insert statement in the description box. Try yourself and get it cleared. Don't get confused. Now there is one last thing pending here. So here if you see, we are getting the running sum, right? Full sum. Here I'm getting full sum, right? What if I want some rolling sum like previous three rows only? Like when I'm here, I don't want to see all the sum. I don't want to see. I am saying just this row and previous two rows, these three. Irrespective of salesperson ID, I want the sum of current row and previous two rows. Like it will be rolling three sum, right? So for that, we have advanced keyword rows between. So I'll just copy this again. I am not using partition by. We will come to partition by again. So I am saying order by order date. Okay, rows between rows between preceding. So preceding means previous two rows, between preceding two and current row. What I'm saying then give me some of what? Order by order date, rows between preceding two and current row, right? So there is some syntax error, salesperson ID, sum of amount, order by order date, rows between preceding two. What is the syntax error? Let's see. Unbounded. Mhm. Okay, two preceding. Sorry, my bad. I have to put number first. Okay, so what it will do? It will give me sum of previous two rows plus current row. Right? Let me run this and show you. Okay, so I have not given any partition y, so full table is a partition. But within that, I am saying give me the sum between previous two row and current row. Now, when I am on first row, there is no preceding row. Preceding means previous rows, so it will be 460. Now, when I am here on this row, there is only one preceding and current row, so it will sum these two, right? 1000. Now, when I am here 2400, it is two preceding and current row. So it will row at all three. So again, I'm getting 3400. Now this is important. When I'm here, if you see, it is current row and two preceding. So it is the sum of these three. So if you see 2400 plus 600, 3000 plus 540, 3540. It is not full running sum. It is sum of current row and two preceding row. So rows between two preceding and current row is telling me this is my current row at this point. Go to two previous row. From there till current row, give me sum. Obviously, I can do sum, average, minimum, maximum. So if I do minimum, it will take minimum of these three 540. Okay, that is understood. But I hope this is clear. Now there are many variations to it. So you have rows between two preceded and current row. You can also say two preceding and one preceding. Right? So what will happen? If I do this, it will not consider now current row. So see, there is null because it is not considering current row now. So it will give me rows between two preceding and one preceding. So if I am here, it is two preceding and one preceding. So for this row, it will go two preceding and one preceding and between that sum. So previous two row sum will be here 2400, 540, 2940. I hope this is clear. So this is clear, right? Now I have following also. So I can say rows between any number. I will say one preceding, or I can say current row and one following, right? So let me do this. So what it is doing, it will go to previous row and one following row also and current row also because it is between. So one preceding and one following. In between this current row will also come, right? So when I'm on 460, one preceding is nothing. Next is 540. So the sum of these two is 1000. So we are here. Let's say this one. For this one preceding is this, one following is this. So it will be sum of these three I will see here, right? So if you see 600, 700, 1320 plus 150, 1470. I hope this is clear. Don't get confused. Okay. There's one more variation here, unbounded. So I can say unbounded preceding and let's say current row. Okay. So if I do this, sorry, there is no underscore here. Okay. Unbounded means all previous rows. I have not given one preceding, two preceding, three preceding, anything. It is unbounded preceding all the previous rows, right? So when I'm here, it is 460, right? And obviously I'm saying current row, so it will take current row also. When I'm here 540, so 460, 540, 1000. Again, all unbounded preceding. So all, sum of these three and it will come here. Again, sum of these four, it will come here. So it is similar to what we did running sum initially, right? But there is a difference. What is the difference? Check my video. I will tag in the end. You will know what is the difference between normal running sum when we did just order by. If we do, we will get that this order by we did, right? We got the running sum that time. Here also we are getting running sum, but there is a difference. Watch that video and you will understand. Okay, let me move on to the last thing. Now we have to add partition by in it, right? I will just put one preceding just for understanding. Okay. Okay, preceding is there. Okay. Now we can add again partition by here also. So if I do partition by salesperson ID, it will again create partition within data, right? Again, every time I'm doing partition by mistake. Spelling mistake, no problem. Let's move on. Okay, again I have done partition by on salesperson ID. So salesperson ID 1 doesn't matter. There is only one record for this person, so 460 is coming. Because those one preceding is not there in current row, that's it. Right, I will tell one more thing, interesting thing after this. So keep watching. So now if we go to 2, one preceding is 540. Now if you see again within partition, these things are happening. Whatever we are doing, again this will reset to each new salesperson ID. When I move to 7, again the first value is 600, so 600. It is not taking the any previous value because it is again new window is starting. So that's why understanding partition by is important. So whatever I have explained you will work just within each window of salesperson ID. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Can we do lead or lag without using lead or lag? How you will do? So lead or lag is what? Nothing but the previous row. So without doing previous row, how can I do? I can just do between one preceding and one preceding, right? I'm doing sum of amount. Okay, let me remove this to make it more clear. I'm just checking lag. Okay, so if I run this, it will work as a lag. So for 460, there is no previous value, right? For 540, previous value 460, 460. For 2500, previous value is this. In a way, I have done lag without using lag. How? I am saying rows between one preceding and one preceding means I am taking previous row only, right? So this is how you can do lag. Interesting. You can do lead also. You can say between one following and one following, right? Interesting. I hope this makes sense. This will clear all your doubt. Practice yourself from discussion box. Take everything, all the script to insert the data, and try all of this. Okay. Please like the video. This really gives me a lot of motivation. And please share with your friends. Thanks for watching and watch this video I have tagged. Thanks. Bye bye.